and welcome back to British English with me, Ali. Today's topic is about health. I'm going to be providing you with a few phrases and vocabulary so that you can express your health concerns more easily in natural British English. Whilst filming, it's the hay fever season in Japan, so in this video I will also be focusing partly on hay fever specific vocabulary so that you can express your allergy if it applies to you. Before we get into the video, please do let me know in the comment section below if there's any topic or content that you would like me to cover. Do remember to give this video a like and hit subscribe to stay up to date with your British English lessons. The first thing that I'd like to draw to your attention is that in British English we refer to being unwell either as being unwell or having an illness as opposed to being sick. To be sick is an American term to say ill. So British English will say ill, I am ill or I am unwell, whilst American English uses the word sick, I am sick. In British English, when we use the word sick, it usually means when we vomit. So whilst we do indeed use the word sick, it does mean a slightly different thing. If you explain to someone the reason that you didn't go to a party, I didn't go because I was sick. In American English, that might mean that you are not well or you're unwell, but in British English, this means that you were vomiting or more casually, throwing up. A casual word to refer to a virus or an illness of some kind is a bug. So, I'm sick today, I have a tummy bug. A way to express a mild discomfort, to tell someone that you're not feeling very well, we could use, I'm not feeling too good. This implies that we don't feel our normal selves. We feel the influence of some negative virus or bacteria, but we're not terribly ill. So it's a very gentle level of illness that we are expressing. Similarly, we can say, I don't feel 100%. We don't feel great or our best. And similarly, I don't feel my sparkling best. So sparkling would be fantastic, brilliant, vibrant. Whereas if we don't feel our sparkling best, it means that we're just not feeling full of energy or particularly healthy. Perhaps a friend or a work colleague looks a little bit pale, and you can say that they look peaky. Peaky is a way of explaining that someone is looking off. They don't look like their normal self, and you suspect that they may have some sort of illness. So perhaps your friend is usually very full of life and rosy-cheeked, but when you meet them, they are pale and quiet, and you can say, are you okay? You look a bit peaky. This is for a much more intense feeling of ill health, and if you really just feel so awful, a natural British English phrase is, I feel like death warmed up. This is, for example, when you have a severe flu, you can hardly get out of bed and you just feel awful. You can say, oh, I feel like death warmed up. Talking more now about bodily aches and pains, we can usually suffix a body part with ache. So a headache, a toothache, and a backache or a stomach ache. When it comes to the limbs, we say the limb name and the pain. So I have arm pain, wrist pain, I have leg pain or ankle pain. Of course, if you see the doctor, they will explain more in depth about the particular parts of the body that are in trouble. But in casual conversation, it's probably enough just to say I have leg pain or I have a headache. Personally, I am a migraine and headache sufferer. So migraine would be when you have a severe pain in your head. Perhaps like me, you have an aura, so you have visual disturbances and you vomit. So you throw up or you are sick. It's not fun, and I just want to emphasize that having a headache and having a migraine are two very different things. So please do take care when you're saying that your headache is a migraine or vice versa. A casual way to express pain is to say that the area is killing me. So for example, "Whoa, my head is killing me. It's extremely painful." Of course, this is figurative. It's not actually killing you, but it's hurting you so much that we are expressing quite how much pain that we are in. I'm in a lot of pain. My head, my back, my stomach is killing me. In such a situation, we may want to take some medicine or go to the doctor. If we have a health concern at all, we may just visit a health professional just to be on the safe side. Of course, this phrase is extremely useful in ways more than just about health. We could buy a fire extinguisher just to be on the safe side. We may want to double lock our house front door just to be on the safe side. Maybe it's going to rain later today, so we're going to take our umbrella just to be on the safe side. This is a woman-specific topic, but every month you may have your period. And if you don't want to use the word period, you could just say, "It's my time of the month," or "I'm on." You don't have to explain about a period or any other information about what's happening to your body, but it can just be a subtle way to say "I'm on" or "It's my time of the month." Now on to the topic of hay fever. If you are suffering with hay fever right now in this spring season, my heart goes out to you, and I do hope that you're managing okay. I don't have hay fever myself, but I can understand that it's a very uncomfortable time for you, so I really do hope that you get better soon. When explaining about hay fever, you can say "I have hay fever." In a similar way, you can say that "I have an allergy to pollen." I have an allergy to pollen, or I am allergic to pollen. I think in Japan, hay fever is usually triggered by the cedar tree, but in other countries, it can be triggered by flower pollen, the sort of dust of the flower. So in this case, you can say, I have a pollen allergy, or I have a cedar allergy. Again, this can be used in many different contexts. So when it comes to food, for example, I have a gluten allergy, or I'm allergic to strawberries. Similarly, some common allergies. So I have an allergy to cats, or I am allergic to dust. Some symptoms that you may experience or may be experiencing right now with your hay fever are itchy eyes. Maybe you want to itch your eyes, or perhaps if they're not itchy, they may feel irritated. So this is when you don't need to scratch them, but something feels wrong with your eyes. You may also have a runny nose. This is when you definitely need to keep tissues in your pocket, or you may feel the need to keep sniffing. When it comes to your mouth and throat, you may feel a scratchy throat, or again, you can say, "My throat is irritated." You may be experiencing a lot more sneezing, achoo, at this time of the year. You may even feel that you can't breathe through your nose. Perhaps your nose is blocked, so you can't breathe air through your nose, and instead you just have to breathe through your mouth. I know that a lot of people choose to take medicine to ease the symptoms. However, I have also heard that some medicine makes you feel slightly different, shall we say. And if you want to express a sleepiness or a lack of focus when taking certain medication, you can say that you feel drowsy. Drowsy is a word to express this sleepy, unfocused feeling, slow, or unable to think at the speed that you usually do. However, there are some medicines which are specifically non-drowsy, so you can take this and feel normal, but just have better ability to breathe through your nose and your eyes no longer itch. Many of my students who suffer from hay fever, I ask them, do you take anything for it? And when I say this, I'm asking, do they take any medicine to ease the symptoms of their hay fever allergy? Thank you very much for watching this video today. Please comment below and tell me what was interesting, new, or helpful. Once again, thank you so much for joining me in this lesson today, and I do hope to see you again for another British English lesson soon. Bye bye.